Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and as part of Titancraft's ongoing 10th anniversary celebrations, today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite seasons of Titancraft, looking back at the series of vanilla Minecraft servers that made our group into what it is today. Before we get into the countdown, I'd like to make a few honorable mentions. First off, I'd like to mention Titanic SMP, which ran from March to June of 2015. Although it happened prior to Titancraft's creation, I've unofficially referred to it as Titancraft Season 0 for years now, as its importance to the creation of Titancraft cannot be understated. Titanic SMP was the first time that I had ever hosted my own Minecraft server, and it was a massive learning experience for us. While the server was incredibly unorganized, we enjoyed playing Minecraft in our own server so much that it inspired everything that came after it. Additionally, it was on Titanic SMP that Logan first introduced me to his friend Chirp, a key turning point in establishing Titancraft's original lineup. My other honorable mention goes to Titancraft's current Minecraft server, Titancraft Infinity. Titancraft Infinity is in many ways structured like the original series of Minecraft servers. However, it features the distinct twist that it's meant to be a server that we never reset, instead functioning as a homeworld for us to always return back to. Additionally, it's far more laid back than traditional Titancraft servers, aiming to better fit the needs of a more adult Titancraft that has less time to binge play Minecraft, all while clearly trying not to be a Titancraft Season 11. Now, without further ado, let's get on to the actual countdown. Coming in 10th is my least favorite season, Titancraft Season 7. Season 7, widely regarded by most Titans as our worst season, tried to break a group-wide burnout for Minecraft by attempting to recapture the magic of playing Minecraft on console as kids. Using Minecraft's custom world feature, we created a map that generated the smallest biomes possible and crammed them all into an 864 block world border, designed to mimic the world size of classic Minecraft console. We had to generate the map in 1.12 due to 1.13 removing custom worlds, and then updated it for the server's launch. While on paper the concept was certainly interesting, what resulted was the most lackluster season imaginable. Most Titans didn't have a lot of ideas for what to build on the server, and with Season 7's short duration being planned from the start, it killed the excitement for the server after just a few days. With just 5 episodes, Titancraft Season 7 was my shortest Titancraft series, and outside of building my basic house, I accomplished literally nothing of worth during the season. A couple of notable positives that came out of Season 7 was that it was the first season featuring Clash, and it was the first time since Season 3 that we used a server host that wasn't Realms, kicking off our 4-season run with cubed hosts. In 9th place is Titancraft Season 6, the shortest season of Titancraft, lasting a mere 53 days. Season 6 had the impossible task of succeeding Season 5, which had been long advertised as the grand finale of Titancraft and my YouTube channel. When we decided to do a 6th season of Titancraft, we decided that it needed to be everything that the previous season wasn't. So instead of going into the season with an established game plan and spending copious amounts of time seed hunting, we just blindly generated the world on the first episode. And because I said I was done with Let's Plays, I decided to stream the season instead. While the initial launch was a massive hit, the season quickly became stale as the lack of preparation led to a lack of direction, and our lingering Minecraft burnout from Season 5 began to kick into high gear. The biggest killer of Season 6, however, was actually Minecraft 1.13. 1.13 made Minecraft run terribly, and it demolished our realm's quality. At one point, our realm crashed for nearly a week, giving Season 6 a long pause within the season. It was due to this that we settled on resetting early. It wasn't all negative, though. Besides the fun of the opening week, Season 6 kicked off an era of expansion for Titancraft, and it was during Season 6 that I came up with the idea of aiming to have 10 seasons of Titancraft. At number 8, we have Titancraft Season 8. Season 8 was the third and final season that fell during Titancraft's lost year, the year-long period following Season 5 where persistent Minecraft burnout hindered every project we attempted. Season 8 attempted to break us out of our frustrations with modern Minecraft by working with an evolution concept, kicking off in Minecraft 1.7, the first update that I ever played on Java Edition. Our plan was to update every 4 weeks, and after years of requests, we finally put a mesa biome at spawn. In its first month, Season 8 was remarkably successful and was off to a very hot start. Shortly after we killed the Ender Dragon and updated to Minecraft 1.8 is when the server began to follow into the same rut as the seasons before it. A combination of a lack of ideas and me being swamped with schoolwork led to me becoming highly inactive after that first month, which in turn led to other Titans being less active. As activity diminished, the progress of the server slowed, resulting in us delaying updates and killing further activity. By the time the season finale arrived, we had only made it to Minecraft 1.10. The season was largely forgettable, aside from a certain anvil incident. However, its increased organization and attempt to maintain direction as a server was a noticeable improvement from the 2 seasons before it. Coming in at number 7 is Titancraft Season 2, our Survival Island season. Coming off a long, successful first season, we wanted to shift gears and try something shorter and with a challenge. Our solution was Season 2, a Survival Island-based season with an incredibly small world border. The launch of the season was a massive hit, and our first few days on the server were an absolute blast, filling up our tiny border as fast as we could. As the season went on though, the lack of space stifled our creativity and led to the season burning out even faster than anybody intended. Eventually, we settled on ending the season in early June of 2016, and unlike every other Titancraft season, we ended the season by blowing up the map without a map download. Season 2 was our first time using Bisect Host, and because we were unaware of how to download the world files at the time, we simply just blew up the world and moved on. As the years went on, missing Season 2 always bothered me, and eventually, with the help of a few other Titans, I rebuilt the Season 2 map exactly as it was shown in the series, allowing us to have a copy of all 10 seasons. Overall, Season 2 was the weakest of the early seasons, but it did show us that Titancraft was able to be successful in a season-based system, helping to set us up for the many seasons that followed. At number 6, we have Titancraft Season 4. Season 4 from its inception was a very unique season. It was the first season that we spent a large amount of time seed hunting for, as it was our first season after discovering Chunk Base's Biome Finder. After going through hundreds of seeds, I found one that had the Mesa Mushroom Biome combination that I had deeply desired, but it came with a catch. Spawn would be a jungle. After a bit of discussion, we decided we would run with it, giving us one of the most unique spawn towns of the entire series. Season 4 was also the season during which we drafted our first Titancraft contract, which was just a fancy name for our list of official rules, leading to a significantly better organized group. Unfortunately for Season 4, quite early in the season is when we started developing the concept for Titancraft Season 5 to be a grand finale season. This quickly resulted in Season 4 taking on a role as a transitional season on the road to Season 5, with most Titans saving their big ideas for the next season and stagnating progress on Season 4. The biggest problem, however, for Season 4 was the drama. Nearly the entire season was undermined by turmoil behind the scenes, with the group constantly quarreling. Eventually, it escalated to Logan and I having a massive falling out in early May of 2017, when for 10 uneasy days, Logan and I did not talk and the group's entire existence seemed to be in jeopardy. By the middle of the month, Logan and I managed to get back on speaking terms, and within a few weeks, our friendship was fully restored, and with it, the core of the group. Shortly after, Titancraft Season 4 quietly came to a close, and with it, so did the era of turmoil. Kicking off the top 5 is Titancraft Season 9, essentially the repeat of Season 4. Season 9 was a season defined by constant turmoil behind the scenes and its status as a transitional season on the way to a planned grand finale season. Sound familiar? Their similarities run so deep that on the third day of both seasons I had extra teeth surgically removed. Despite the drama that wreaked havoc on the group off-camera, Season 9 was largely successful in its primary goal of breaking the streak of failed seasons. We returned to modern Minecraft with the plains that spawn, and while messy, added a sprawling spawn town with the biggest player base that we had ever had, having 30 Titans for the first time. The constant drama certainly slowed the server down and derailed several plans, but looking back, I'm honestly really happy with how the series turned out, and I think it aged rather well. There's definitely a lot more to talk about here, but that is a story for another day. Next one is the one that started it all. Coming in fourth is Titancraft Season 1. Our first season of Titancraft was truly a massive success, and that success undeniably played a major role in allowing Titancraft to stick around for a decade. Following Titanic SMP, we figured out pretty quickly that we wanted another Minecraft server, and we wanted this one to be a big one. After toying with ideas for a few weeks, Titancraft was born on July 22nd, 2015, and we set out to have our first long-term server. We easily met that goal, with the season lasting for 8 months and producing my first 100-episode-long series on YouTube. While a lot of our builds were not the prettiest, there were no shortage of unfinished loose ends, and we admittedly allowed way too many commands on the server, it was a fantastic season and a massive accomplishment for a server ran primarily by a team of 12 and 13-year-olds. We certainly didn't always know what we were doing, but we just managed to figure it out as we went, establishing a template for future Titancraft seasons to follow. Even many of its builds were used as an inspiration for future seasons, with the Spawn Gazebo making numerous appearances later on, and Logan in my storage room inspiring a variety of others. I'm certainly a little biased towards Season 1, but I just can't help love the server that made everything after it possible. Number 3 on my list is Titancraft Season 3. Our third season was an incredibly special one, as it oversaw Titancraft's first major expansion and had one of our greatest spawn towns. The season started off with incredibly high activity and this amazing sense of community that the first two seasons didn't quite pull off. My memories playing on Season 3 are some of my fondest memories of playing Minecraft, and I've always felt that it was the ideal Titancraft season. As special as it was, late Season 3 did have a few issues. By the time I returned from Minecon 2016, the server was starting to stagnate a little and lag was increasingly becoming an issue. The lag only worsened from there, especially for Logan, who eventually issued an ultimatum that we either reset and switch server hosts, or he quits playing. Not wanting to lose my best friend, I agreed to abandon my plan for a year-long Season 3 and planned to reset for the end of the year. While it was unfortunate at the time, I think now it was for the better that Season 3 wasn't forced to drag out, and the earlier reset helped to cement our third season as one of Titancraft's best. Coming in second is Titancraft Season 5. The season originally slated to be our final season and act as a finale to my time on YouTube and playing Minecraft. Billed as the season of throwbacks, our entire goal with Season 5 was to bring back our former builds and do them better, along with finishing previously unfinished concepts. We ambitiously planned for it to last for over 13 months and span 250 episodes, concluding on Titancraft's 3rd anniversary. We managed to meet every one of the goals on our way to creating a season that was an overwhelming success. Season 5 spawn remains iconic with a revised spawn gazebo, the giant suspension bridge over spawn bay, the creeper statue by Logan's base, and a variety of other beautiful builds. My final base of the season saw me finally bring a concept from 2014 to life, and took the Season 1 storage room and made it bigger and better. There's nothing but positive things to say about Titancraft Season 5, and it was my favorite season for an incredibly long time, and it was just narrowly blocked from the top spot on this list. No surprises here, my favorite season of Titancraft is Titancraft Season 10, our 10th and final season. Its 350 episode run spread over 23 months allowed for a season that was truly like no other. Kicking off at the start of 2020, the season aimed to build on what Season 5 did, just doing it better yet. And like Season 5 before it, we met our ambitious goals and went beyond. The lineup of Titans evolved a lot over the course of the season, with roughly 100 different Titans having the opportunity to make their mark on it, which allowed us to make a spawn town much larger than in any of the previous seasons and dialed up the scale of our community projects. A massive part of what made the success of Season 10 possible was ironically COVID, which sent the world into lockdown less than 3 months into the season. The pandemic resulted in me spending more time at my computer than ever before, which gave me copious amounts of time to invest into making the server better and tackling large-scale projects. Likewise, for many others, it left people looking for games to play, and during our massive expansion phase in late 2020, dozens of people joined in search of a server to build on and collaborate with others. The scale of Season 10 was truly just unparalleled, and no other Titancraft season could have possibly beaten it out. The world file alone is the size of the previous 9 seasons combined, and the server is so vast that we still have not gotten around to filming a detailed world tour. The price we did pay for Season 10 scale is that it did end up being a significantly longer season than planned, as our public goal of ending on the group's 6th anniversary was shattered by delay after delay, in large part due to me taking forever to finish my mega base. My base finally made an idea from Season 6 into reality, and gave us one last mega storage room inspired by the original from Season 1. I remain incredibly proud of everything we accomplished on Season 10, and I still routinely miss playing on it. Season 10 undeniably was the perfect finale to a series of amazing servers, and that is why it gets the top spot on this list. So there you have it, my top 10 ranking of the Titancraft seasons. I hope you enjoy this little look back at all of our servers as we continue to celebrate 10 years of Titancraft. It is really spectacular what we managed to accomplish in those seasons as just a group of teenagers who primarily met online and found a common interest in playing Minecraft. If you have your own thoughts or ranking of the Titancraft seasons, be sure to share them in the comments area down below. I'd love to hear what you all have to say. If you want to check out any of the maps for yourself, a link to download all of the old maps will be in the description. As always though, thank you so much for your support, I truly do appreciate it. Anyways, on that note, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, peace out, bye bye.